I think my belly dance had to roll around the floor.
Actually, we're doing a lot of floor work. All of this cycle, we go out and sit back, we'll come up.
That feels good. That would hurt.
Anyway. Yeah. I fall asleep, so.
I have a little bit of raindrops on roses
Yeah.
vibe going on in there.
James Bond for some reason did.
And Lex.
I know, right? Me and these waltz.
I like waltzes.
I think when we're doing this, I forget. Like what I mean, yeah. That's what I know.
Hey, hold it in. Legs tight.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is what I need to work on. Because as soon as this goes, let's go.
Yes. That's a good one. And it's my fault because I didn't tell you.
I know.
Make sure your shoulders go back and down and your chest was lifted.
Sure, it's all
And flexed. And then point and flex. So point and flex. Point and flex. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And open. You're really trying to get those pinky toes to go to the ground. Mine never go all the way. But you know what? It gives you a good guide what you should do.
Yeah, I find it incredible those girls. Well, Tina, I'm like, is there nothing connected?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pushing that there's a wall.
Yeah.
No.
I might be able to get them lower, but my body would have to do weird things to me.
Right.
And so that's, and then my friend.
Already have weirdness. My right person my left already.
Yeah. You have,
Well, this one's been broke. In fact, Jackie and I were working on my feet last night trying to get more mobility and it just it won't go. Because when I sit on the floor and the lady is, I'm like, yeah, all these little bolts right here, like,
oh yeah. You can't do that without. And I have not worked with
what is it called? The foot sandals where it wraps around your ankle and hooks around your toe.
Oh yeah. Are you pulling down? No. Pull back, pull back.
One of the lady's grandmother's nets, and she's going to make them, and I'm going to put some like moleskin underneath it to give it a little extra pad because these bones dig into the floor. And then it's like, what? Sit. Yeah. I know, it's like,
This is a little too happy for me, I'm sorry. And point.
that's where we hop around.
It is actually. It's very flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. My words are not coming out. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And stay here with all I can see.
Yes, exactly. We're so happy. We're so happy.
I'm not there. Now we're gonna scooch front and leg back to protect our backs. Now I do like the V-sit. I'm very attached to the V-sit, but it makes me happy knowing it's harder to hurt your back this way, so I'll take it. Okay, so we're gonna make sure our legs are squeezed together, inner thighs squeezing together, right? As our feet come back, as we bring our knees up, point those toes right down to the ground. Tilt your hips back and lift up. I still got a bad ponytail spot. I don't know what happened.
I know that's hard to find his head either. This
And then we're gonna bend our knees. And we're gonna put them out straight, not touching the floor. And then bring them in and bring them up. I saw that, Pam. She cursed me. She didn't say it out loud, but I saw it happening. And then bend and straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and
Good
lift.
job, man.
That's. And then one more. Bend and straight. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and lift. And then let's bring them down for a second. Give you a little break.
So this is why I like this mat, because I have a little fold in it right in the lower back.
Ah.
It's like hands.
Yes.
Give you just a little extra support.
And then let's bend those knees back, tilt your pelvis, and lift. And then we're going to do open.
Oh, geez.
Oh, and let them just hang for a second.
And the crowd reacts.
And then close. And then open, point those toes for me.
It's amazing how much stretch you get out of this.
Yes. And close. And one more, open. It's very attractive on the camera, I'm sure.
Right?
And close and bring your knees down. I just looked over and went, oh man.
And at least you're not facing.
Yeah, it's party time. No, it's not party time. So let's put our legs up straight. And we're gonna do circles with the right foot. Just little circles in the air. Point your toe like we're trying to draw on a chalkboard. And then let's make the circles a little bigger. And if you can get them a little bit bigger. Oh.
Hello, everything.
And bring it down. Now point that left toe. We're going to start little circles.
That right there, so just as much work holding it down.
Yeah, it is. If you can point that toe, make that leg nice and tight. And now let's go a little bigger. And again, we're trying to keep that knee nice and straight, so we're not bending around, right? Good job. And then big circles. And one more. And bring it down. That was better than the other thing I had in my head.
Actually, I like this a lot.
How about lift that right leg straight up? And then switch. So when you switch, what I don't want you to do is put your leg down and then put the other leg up. What I'm shooting for is change at the same time. And Pam says no. Pam says there's an F letter over there in the corner. And change.
For some reason, I can't look that way.
Yeah.
I feel the fog coming every time I turn it.
And change. 2 more. And change. Woo. And 1 more. Change. And bring them on down. Well, if that doesn't give you quad and abs and
Hamstring stretch.
yeah, you know, we're working, ladies, even though we're kind of in a napping position.
Right?
Come on up.
I like that.
I was kind of enjoying it down there.
Actually, they do.
And we're not doing hard things. We're mostly just using our body weight. But that's
Really smart.
yay! You all right over there?
You guys go on.
All right. If you just stay put. I'm cool with that. We're gonna do things you don't like anyway, so.
There you go.
Dizzy? Okay. Maybe we were down too long. All right. There we go.
I know this understand.
I'm like, oh, I'm a white curtain. No, here I am, and now I can see you. That works out for me. All right, arms in preparatory position, shoulders back and down, chest is lifted, in case you're wondering. So, first position, let's go through our 5 positions. So point and second, lift into third, point front, drop your heel, fourth, lift into fifth, out to second, into first, other foot, point and drop, point into third, point front, drop your heel to fourth, lift into fifth, out to second, into first, arms. So we're going to come first, second, we'll lift this right arm, third, fourth, fifth, open, over, down, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, open, over, down. There we go. Do we want to try it together? Just for me to see where we are. I don't know. I'm like, my shirt keeps going.
On the jacket, yeah.
Yeah. First position, arms and feet. So point and second. Remember, it's this hand and third. Point front and fourth. Up and fifth. Open, over, down. Open to second. This hand to third. Point front to fourth. Up to fifth. Open, over, down. Is it funny that the first, I don't know, 100 times we did that, it was hard? And now it just sort of happens. It's a wonderful thing. Yeah, was just thinking it was a wonderful thing.
Yes.
So, a little ankle work, right? So tuck that toe under. This will probably help as well with your one foot that doesn't want to.
Actually, it goes up with the left is very but yeah, you can see that I can't push it past.
Yeah.
Just
You gotta have good balance if you're,
yes.
and then let's switch. Oh, see, that one's tighter on me. Yikes.
You can do it, Pam. Why don't you sit down and be undizzy a little bit?
Yeah, that's right. Hang out with us. We're loads of fun. Ah, see, that hurts my toes.
Yeah, that's. The top of my foot is screaming right now.
Oh, I bet it is. My toes are like, what are you doing?
And
Well, and what I was thinking in the car,
I know, right?
is this.
Switching out.
But that hurts my toes. Just on my left foot though, right? And I was thinking, Pam would hate this, but look, we have a Pam-free moment. And really push the arch of that foot front. Okay.
Yeah, well, we can't walk.
What's wrong with you? I don't know why I can't walk. I don't know. I did, Cheryl. Let's do some hands. Right? Hands up.
You can do that on the chair.
Hands down. Hands up. Hands down. Up. And down. So we're just flipping our wrists. So our hands are going up and then down. And up and then down. Up and then down. Up and then down. And then let's go turn them. So you can go front and back, which you would think is kind of the same thing. But it definitely works all kinds of different muscles. You'll know that in a minute if you haven't figured it out already. So back and front, back and front, back and front, back and front. How's those forearms? Back and front, back and front, back and front, back and front, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. How about and down and up is kind of like we did this. Let's do this because this is a great nervy stretch.
Yes, it is.
Up and down, up and down.
And it's real, because you want to like roll, because you're thinking going, oh, I can get more. But it's about keeping your fingers straight.
Yes. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And that was just wrists, right?
And that was like my form really went.
Everybody, especially after belly dancing and all that.
Yes. Like making the quiet stuff, yeah.
Yes, that's a good forearm workout too. A little shoulders, just circle, just easy circles. Right now I'm going around your back, around your back, around your back, around your back, around your back. And I say that because we're going to switch and go around in front, around in front, front. What I like about this one is that I can feel it pretty up in here. And now, let's go back again. This time, we're going to flex our hands. Just to give it a little extra. And then front. Kind of like a pancake. Walk a little different, right? And then let's bring our arms up and open. And up and open. And up and open. And up and open. And now let's go front, front, and open. And if you notice, my wrists are leading the way. I really want to balance it. Oh, man, did I like that one? Come back, come back. Wait, I wanted to leap into action. What just happened? I was also seeing all these dramatic,
Right?
which actually is not bad, because it gets the whole arm going. But we can do it like maybe a little slower. So big one. So I'm turning. So second position. Let's give you a little something. Second position, right? We're gonna pivot and then circle the whole arm, and then pivot and circle, pivot, circle, pivot, circle. And you're trying to make it very flowy, right? Now, we're gonna do a circle and a hop, and a circle. I don't know if my brain can do this. Oh, and you end up on the same side. And hop, circle, and hop, circle. So that back foot, you're pointing your toe. It's turning under, so the top of my foot is looking at the floor. And it doesn't have to be a high hop, but of course, the more hop you give, the more workout you get. Circle, up, circle, last one, up. Now let's see if we can make this work on the other way.
Wait, you sound stiff. Wait.
It's this arm.
This one, yeah. I'm like, hey, that takes. I guess it's hard to figure out.
It's this arm. So second position, arm circles around and pop. Circle around and pop. Circle around. It's got a little arabesque in it.
Yeah.
Up, around, and up, around, and up.
Well, once it got figured out, it was easier.
Yes. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1.
Any better? Any better? Yeah.
That's the other, nausea that
Oh, that's hard.
Well, I'd rather have you sit and not drive when you're like, woo.
Yes.
Because that's a whole other part of getting down the street.
yeah, getting good work.
All right. This is not a dance class, Cheryl. Okay.
Try this.
Kind of.
So you got me for about 8 more minutes.
Okay. So we did our sort of round de jambes on the floor. So today, I've been thinking about point. Let's go first so we don't have to think about it. So arms out to the sides. Tendu first. Tendu. And toes are cramping. That's just rude. If you point your toes hard enough, your toes may cramp. Front and first, front and first, and 4, and 3, and 2. Now to the side. So now we're going to go side and first, side, side, side. And then 4, and 3, and 2. Now we're going to go to the back. So back and first, back and first, back and first, back and first. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right. Now other foot. You ready? Turn the front, first, front, front, front. Come on, that was good to have your feet there. And 4, and 3, and 2. Now to the side, and side and first and side and first. And if you can push that toe down as it slides in and out, you get even a little bit more, right? And hush your arms. And 4, and 3, and 2, to the back. Here we go, and back, back, back. And I'm trying to tuck that toe a little bit there in the back, so you have the arch of your foot. So not this, right? Right? You want to tuck that toe. Tuck that toe. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1.
I know. So I do that drill, except we do turnout
Yeah,
or cha-cha and stuff, yeah.
yeah.
That same drill, kids are like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, they never really do a lot of hips, I guess, because, I don't know, those are just not a ballet thing, I guess. There's really not a lot, but in jazz, you get a lot of this action, which actually works all of this and all that here, which is nice.
Be careful. Please text me when you get home. Because I'm your mother.
You have a safe trip to that fun.
Yes. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, sure.
I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week. Stop the extra drinking in the morning.
Yes.
So dizzy.
No alcohol in the AM, ma'am.
Take care. Miserable. Okay.
Yes. So not only can we go around and around, which is actually good for all kinds of things, so I'm going back and around, back and around, back and around, like a hula hoop, right?
My back appreciates this.
Yes. It's good for backs and fronts.
Yeah.
And then you can go the other way, which is actually weird for me. For some reason, my default is back, left, and around. It is what it is.
See, mine's more on the right.
But then you can also go right, left, right. So if you notice, my hip is coming up and up and up and up. So it's not just side to side. You get a little bit of kind of like a word that won't come to me. Like when you prep to do a kick and you lift
Chamber.
it. Chamber, that's the word.
Or a pendular swing.
Or pendulum swing. And then you can add a figure 8. So now I'm circling back, circling back, circling back.
So in the ballroom roll, this is Cuban motion.
But can you do it in reverse? I don't know if there's a reverse.
Yes.
There is a reverse.
Scoot forward, scoot forward, scoot forward.
Which is actually feels very unnatural.
It's something we can get.
Now we'll do 100 of them. Yeah, probably not quite 100.
After you figure it out,
Yeah.
I would need it.
And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Just, and of course we could also go front and back. But instead of like trying for a big motion, it's really crunch and back, crunch and back. So if you notice, my abs are like, whoop. I don't know.
So keeping the knees soft the whole time.
Yes. Knees soft and back.
So my cue usually is tuck your tailbone.
And you can do it without moving anything else if you really think about it. Just in case you haven't had enough.
Well, honestly, when I really concentrate on this, I can feel the ab go zip,
Yeah. Zip.
and we gripe about our lower bellies all the time. Going, oh, I have this block. I'm like, well, do something about it, right?
And this is easy peasy, right? This is not hard.
You know, the tilt. Okay, so I'm gonna not gonna say her name, obviously. One of my clients has trouble with her glutes, right? And all kinds of stuff, and it's because she's not using her abdominals. Even though she does Pilates and she does all the core stuff, yeah, there's an aspect that doesn't work. And it's usually this. And we can do this. I probably wouldn't do it in front of, too many people. But like at the kitchen sink when you're doing dishes, pelvic tilt. And it corrects a lot of problems.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, there's something about
All right.
fine then. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you. I'm gonna stretch because we all
I
have
know, right? Oh.
But I do feel a little moisture.
Yeah.
Maybe not a full on sweat, but definitely.
Hope to see you next week.
Yes. Hopefully next week will be a better week. We're getting there. It's starting to not be, oh my God. I'm moving over.
Well, I'll let you know when that happens.
I was really bummed we didn't get here Thursday night. I mean Tuesday night. But it sounds like it was a good choice.
The 7 o'clock class is full.
Wow.
Yeah. I really don't want to say this, but it's cool enough.
That's good for you.
Check. You can just leave everything on because
Are you coming back?
I have a few more hours. A few more things to have.
Break a leg!
Thank you.
And we're switching. I'm all by myself, so it's just me camera. I'm up and over. And then look around the knee that's bent, keeping a nice straight spine. Come on up, feet together. Wherever is comfortable for you. And we're keeping a nice flat back. So my chest is still lifted. And if you'd like, you can round over. splits. So. And again, we're gonna put that foot not at a 90-degree angle, right? Putting it out in front so that as you bend as you come to the front, your knee does not bend too far, right? I don't want my knee out over my toes, that's for sure. And if you could see me from the side, you'd see that this leg is straight up and down. And I'm pushing. Get a nice stretch, actually. Really try and keep that chest lifted. And I have my hands here. You could push if you want to get a little more arch in your back. And then come up. One hand on each side. Slide that front foot out. Sit. Flip around. Darting the other leg. Again, that foot's out in front. And then lunge. Come on back. One of these days. All right, come on down. If you would like to do some calf stretches, dig that heel, right? Hinge at the waist. And really pulling those toes back. And switch. All right. Thank you for joining me.